Dear students, once again welcome back to the online English class grade 10. Let us discuss the remaining part of the lesson Bholi. Before starting the class, we are going to recap the important points. Bholi went to school. The teacher encouraged her to speak. She got a new hope in her life. Bholi's parents accepted the marriage proposal from Bishambarnath. So Bholi is going to marry Bishambarnath, an old grocer. On the wedding day, Bishambarnath came with pomp and splendor. He saw the pock marks on Bholi's face and he rejected to garland Bholi. He demanded 5,000 rupees to marry her. Ramlal, Bholi's father, became upset and he requested him to marry his daughter. This is what we discussed in the last part. Stay tuned and watch the remaining part of the video. Bishambarnath was a well-to-do grocer. He came with a big party of friends and relations with him for the wedding. A brass band playing a popular tune from an Indian film headed the procession, with the bridegroom riding a decorated horse. The wedding day arrived. Bishambarnath is a very rich person. He was a well-to-do grocer. So he came with a big party of his friends. The bridegroom, Bishambarnath, was a rich man. He had a grocery shop where he used to sell food items and household goods. He had a good business. On the wedding day, he came with his friends and family. A brass band playing a popular tune from an Indian film headed the procession. They were accompanied by a brass band which was playing popular tunes from an Indian film. The bridegroom was riding a decorated horse. So the day has arrived. Bishambarnath is going to marry Bholi, the old businessman Bishambarnath. He comes with a big party of friends and relations with him for the wedding. Ramlal was very happy to see this. Ramlal was overjoyed to see such pomp and splendor. Ramlal, Bholi's father, was very happy to see this. He had never dreamt such a grand wedding for his fourth daughter. He had never dreamt that his fourth daughter would have such a grand wedding. He was overjoyed to see such a grand display, grand procession. And he was overjoyed to see such a lavishness. He had never dreamt of such a grand wedding for Bholi. Bholi is lucky, he thought. Bholi's elder sisters, they felt jealous of her good luck. Bholi's elder sisters who had come for the occasion were envious of her luck. When the bridegroom arrived, Ramlal became very happy because he had never dreamt that his fourth daughter would have such a grand wedding. And Bholi's elder sisters felt jealous of her good luck. When the auspicious moment came, the priest said, "Bring the bride." Bholi, clad in a red silken bridal dress, was led to the bride's place near the sacred fire. "Garland the bride," one of his friends prompted Bishambarnath. The auspicious moment came and the priest said, "Bring the bride." Priest ordered to bring the bride. Bholi came. Bholi was brought for the wedding rituals. Bholi was brought. She was dressed in a red silk sari. Dressed in a red silken bridal dress, Bholi was led to the bride's place near the sacred fire. "Garland the bride," one of his friends prompted Bishambarnath. Forced Bishambarnath. "Garland the bride." Bishambarnath was about to put the garland around her neck. The bridegroom lifted the garland of yellow marigolds. He took the garland of yellow marigolds. He was about to garland the bride. Then a woman slipped back the silken veil from the bride's face. Then a woman removed the veil that covered her face. A woman uncovered Bholi's face. Bishambarnath was about to garland Bholi. A woman uncovered her face. Then he saw Bholi's face. Bishambar took a quick glance. The garland remained poised in his hands. The bride slowly pulled down the veil over her face. He saw the marks on her face. He saw Bholi's face, and the garland remained in his hands. He didn't do anything. The bride slowly put down the veil over her face. When Bishambar saw Bholi's face, he was reluctant to garland the girl. "Have you seen her?" said Bishambar to the friend next to him. "She has pock marks on her face." "So what? You are not young either." "Maybe, but if I am to marry her, her father must give me 5,000 rupees. He saw the marks on her face and at once objected to garland. His friend answered that he should ignore this because he is old. Bishambar asked to his friend, "Have you seen her? She has pock marks on her face." Bishambar said. Then his friend asked, "So what? You are not young either. You are not a young man. You are not a young man. You are an old man." "Maybe, but if I am to marry her, her father must give me 5,000 rupees. Bishambar demanded. His friend answered that he should ignore this as he himself was not young to marry a young girl like Bholi. Bishambar told Ramlal that he wanted 5,000 rupees in return for marrying an ugly woman like Bholi. He demanded dowry. He wanted 5,000 rupees to marry Bholi. Bholi's poor father got upset when he heard the demand. Ramlal went and placed his turban, his honor, at Bishambar's feet. "Do not humiliate me so. Take 2,000 rupees. On hearing the bridegroom's demand, Ramlal got so upset. So he went to him. He kept his turban. Turban shows his honor. He kept his turban at Bishambar's feet and begged him, "Do not humiliate me. Take 2,000 rupees. I can pay 2,000 rupees. He requested him to accept 2,000 rupees instead of 5,000 as dowry. "No, 5,000 or we go back. Keep your daughter." Bishambar was firm. He didn't change it. He was not ready to accept it. Bishambar was firm and said that he could keep his daughter at home then. Bishambar was firm and he said that Ramlal could keep his daughter at home then. "We will go. We will go back. Keep your daughter at home. Be a little considerate, please. If you go back, I can never show my face in village." Ramlal again requested him. Ramlal requested him not to do this. Ramlal requested him not to do all this as it would ruin his pride in front of the whole village. "Be a little considerate. Please be a little considerate. If you go back, I can never show my face in the village." "Then out with 5,000. Ramlal said, tears streaming down his face. Ramlal went in, opened the safe and counted out the notes. He placed the bundle at the bridegroom's feet. Bishambar didn't change his demand. He wanted 5,000 rupees. He wanted 5,000 as dowry. At last Ramlal agreed with him. Ramlal was ready to give 5,000 rupees. He went inside, tears streaming down his face. Ramlal went inside. He opened the safe and counted out the notes. He counted the notes. He placed the bundle at the bridegroom's feet. He placed 5,000 rupees at Bishambar's feet. He handed over the money to Bishambar, 5,000 rupees as dowry. Students, today we are concluding here. I think you got an idea about the content of the lesson. If you have any doubt, you can clarify it with me. Complete the given homework and send it in the group. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.